Hey guys, I just want to show you a little bit about the new setup that we have for our lighting scheme on the board. As you can tell, we have a little chart for you to follow with some stuff that are saved in the memory bank, but as you can notice that the choices are a lot less than what we used to have. And so what this video is going to show you is how to program your own lighting setup and what color lights that you want up on the stage for a certain song if they may not be programmed into the board. So first of all, in the memory bank here, you want to select memory, and then the user setting is going to be on memory number 12, so the hazer. So I'm actually already on that right now, memory 12. And the first two channels are just like the other channels, as you can read up here. Number 1 is the backdrop intensity, and number 2 is the LED intensity. And what that means is, if I shut them off, the background intensity is going to be the background display and those little windows that we have up there and the lights that are in the drum cage. And I can fade those down and up as much as I want. This is for any channel. This is kind of a really cool look for pre-service stuff. The front of the stage isn't lit because no one is on there. The back still has some depth to it, you know, a little bit. Also, if videos are playing on the screens during the service, you can bring down the lights on the front of the stage so that people may be able to see the outer screens better to view a video. The number 2 channel on every single one, so this is the background. Number 2 is going to be the upstage stuff. As you can tell, I can bring it up, I can bring it down, I can kill the back with channel 1. This is channel 2, and the intensity. Don't worry about the colors because we can change all those colors, and that's what you're going to be able to do in your own setting that we're going to get to in just a moment. Okay, so we're sitting here on the board. We want a memory and then channel 12. Channel 12 is the hazer, but in the memory bank it is open, and that is going to be your user settings, your custom settings for whatever Sunday that you're serving. So you always want to make sure that you're in 12 if you're going to do custom. And these two blinking lights are showing that there's already something saved to channel 1 and 2, and we know that what's saved is the background intensity and the LED intensity. So do not save anything to channel 1 or 2, or you will erase the intensity and you'll have problems later on with that. Okay, so when you come in on a Sunday and you go to memory bank 12, it's the hazer channel, but we're going to the memory bank. It will flash. It will show you highlighted what his stuff is saved. I just messed up. There's something on 3, but we'll get rid of that. If ever you want to get rid of something, you can go over here to the delete button, and you can just select the button, and now it's deleted. It's gone. So we do have our intensities saved, 1 and 2. Remember, 1 is the background, 2 is the upstage stuff, lights that you can, you know, make them brighter or dimmer during the worship time. But in memory bank 12, we do not want to save on anything 1 or 2, but 3 through 7, you have free reign over saving whatever color setups and palettes you want to save on there. Don't go past 7 because then you're going to get into the moving stuff. But 3 through 7 is going to give you control of whatever lighting scheme you want, since we are a little more limited now. So let's go ahead and talk about how we select and we change the color of the lights that are on stage to what we want that will match, you know, whatever video looping in the background or for whatever song it might be. So I always, when it comes to this up here, it's real nice and labeled. The moving lights are 1 through 6. We won't have to worry about that when we're talking color. We're going to leave that be. The upstage lights are going to be the overhead lights that are closest to us. The downstage lights are going to be the LEDs up in the ceiling that are the furthest from us. And then the backdrop, which is going to be the white curtain. Right now it's there in the back, and also the windows and the drum cage. So 19 and 20 are the curtain. As you can see, they're the only blue things up, blue color on the stage right now. And 21 through 24 are your drum cage and the windows that are up there, and they are obviously red right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the color of these. I'm going to clear every device that's selected right now, and let's do all of the up and down stage lighting. So if I were to hold 7 and 18, it's going to select everyone in between 7 and 18. Instead of me going boom, 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 you know, and having to click every one, you can select the beginning and end lights you want to choose, and it will select them. They will light up brighter than the other ones. As you can see, these are not selected, same as our gobos. We're leaving those alone. And then over here is color. You select color, and let's go ahead, since they're red now, let's make them green. So if you look, they just changed to green. All my up and down stage lighting has changed to green. And now let's go to the, and here's a really easy way so you don't have to, because whenever something is selected here and you choose, you know, the color of it, it's going to change it. So after you get a color that you like, I always go over to clear selected, so then none of these are selected again, and then I can choose which ones I want to select. So here's the background I'm going to choose, and I'm going to go over to color, and it's blue right now, so let's just go ahead and make it pink. Maybe it'll pop with the green and pink. All right, so the background changed to the pink color, and now the red doesn't match, so I'm going to clear, since those two were selected, now they're not. 21 through 24, they're selected, and I'm going to go ahead and make those green as well to kind of go with it. Not the greatest color scheme, but just so you can see, you know, what I went in and I saved. So when you want to go in and save all of this to channel 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, something important to do, I'm going to clear, and then I'm going to select 7 through 24. Now all those are lit up. I'm going to go over here to if I can see, there it is right here, record selected. All right, it turns red and everything starts flashing here. All right, the brighter flashes is showing you where you can save, but remember, we're only going to go 3 through 7. If it doesn't have a bright flash like 1 and 2, that means something's already saved there. We do not want to overwrite that, so leave those alone. And then these will also be flashing a lesser color, because we're going to have the gobo stuff saved in there as well. But it's showing you that we're getting ready to record what we selected, but here's what we want to select. We do not want to select this on the dimmers, the intensities. Those need to be off. We do not want to select the beam. We do want to select the color, and we don't want to select the focus. So now that I have that, all these are selected that I want the colors to save, that are those up there. They're selected. The intensities are all off. The focus and the beam are off, just the color is saved. I can go ahead and press, I want to save it to 3, and it's saved. Okay, so I went into another memory bank and just selected a different color, so we can go back in. I've selected now back to memory bank number 12. You can see that something is saved there. It's not highlighted, but if I go ahead and slide that up, that is what we saved in there, and the intensities still work just fine. Perfect. Okay, I hope that helps you with kind of a user custom setting. You know, the important things is when you that you have the right devices selected up here. You know, 1 through 6 you really don't need to select. 7 through 24, what you're going to be changing to make something look like that up there, to whatever colors that you want. When you go to record, you want to record selected, not record all. Not record all, but record selected. When you come to selected, you want to make sure that the intensities, dimmers and stuff, these are not selected, nor the parameters. Like, they shouldn't, but if they are lit, go ahead and deselect those. You know, the beam and the focus should be off, and the color will be the only one that should be on. If you have any questions, you know, always feel free to ask Greg or myself on a Sunday morning. We'd love to help you. We're trying to make it a little easier for you guys, but to also give you guys a little bit more freedom in your creativity, because the lighting, this isn't just so people can see. This is a part of our worship, and we want you guys to know that the importance of your role when it comes to creating an environment for people to worship in you have a major part in that. So we're grateful for you. We're thankful for you. If there's ever any questions, never hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you Sunday.